Hi, good morning. It's Lori from Semaglutide for Beginners, and this morning this is a video about dosaging. When to increase it, when not to increase it, what are your starting doses, and what do they mean? So I'm going to cut all the nice talk, and I'm just going to get right down to the chase, because there's like a lot of stuff going on with this dosing question that really, it bothers me. It really bothers me when I see some posts. Some people will post and they will ask, I took my shot last night. When am I going to start seeing results? I didn't lose anything. I'm on it for a week. What's going on here? How come I'm not losing? Should I increase it? Or some people get sick and some people will say, I'm going to split my dose. So-and-so is splitting a dose. I want to do that. How do I do it? Look, none of us are any of these pages, and I don't care what page you look at. All right? This is just the way it is. We are not authorized to give you medical advice. We are not authorized to tell you how to mix a medication that may come in a powdered form. That's why you have to go to the doctor, and that's why it's important for you to go to a reputable place. Don't buy it offline to these crazy people. I mean, I've had people show me, it's telling me I have to take 4 milligrams, and look at this needle. Where is 4 milligrams? And they're showing me an insulin needle that's measured in units. And this is in, you can't convert this. It's just not doable. You know, you need to speak to your doctor. Your doctor has to monitor you. Your doctor may want to take blood tests before you start this. You got to have a baseline. It's a real medication, guys. You know, we're not talking about a vitamin pill here. We're talking about something that can really hurt you. And people just don't seem to get that through their heads. And so I would come up with all these crazy questions online. Yeah, you need to be monitored by a doctor. You really do. And another reason why I can't give you any kind of medical advice, I don't know you. I don't know your medical history. I don't know what may be wrong with you other than that. This medication that maybe your doctor won't give you for a reason, now you're going to go find it on the black market and just go and buy it. And then you're going to ask us all these questions. No, we're not going to answer you. I know my group, Semaglutide for Beginners on Facebook, we will not answer any of these questions because they're just not right. You have a doctor, that's who you go to. You know, one woman was saying to me that she punctured her vial, and she went away, and it expired in July, and why can't she use it? Go open up a container of milk that expired in July and go drink that instead. Guys, you gotta have a little common sense with this. I know we don't want to lose the weight. I know we do, but you gotta be sensible anyway. So now, you have to be under the doctor's care. You have to have a prescription for this. You have to know your dosage. There's a difference, units, milligrams. You can't mix the two. It's separate. It's separate. So read your prescription. That's going to tell you how. If you don't know how to draw up a syringe, you can, I have other videos on here that will show you how to. All right? Now, let's talk about your dosage. All right, so now I wrote all of this down because I want to make sure I'm giving you the absolute correct information, all right? No, I didn't memorize it, and I shouldn't have to. Okay, I wrote it all down. It's all accurate, and this is the way it goes. If you're on semaglutide, which is Ozempic or Wegovy, this is your typical schedule, typical. Your doctor may tweak it. Typical is what I'm reading to you here, okay? You're starting off at 0.25 milligrams every 4 weeks. Every 4 weeks, 0.25 milligrams. All right? That is considered a therapeutic dose. You may not lose any weight on that. It's just to make your body get used to it so you don't get sick. All right? You don't want to get sick. Everybody talks about all these horrific side effects. So maybe you're increasing it too quickly. Yeah, when your body's not used to it. Don't blame the medication, blame yourself. So after your 4 weeks on that 0.25 milligrams, you're going to go up to 0.5 milligrams. We're not saying you're going to go up to 5 milligrams. It's 0.5 milligrams, all right? And you're going to stay on that for 4 weeks. And there, some people might start seeing some results, alrighty? After those 4 weeks, then you will go up to one whole milligram. And that's after 0.25, 0.5, now you're up to 1. That you're going to stay on for 4 weeks, all right? This is a standard dose, especially for people that may have diabetes. If they're on the Ozempic, that may be their standard dose. The Wegovy is more of a weight loss version of it. So 1 milligram for 4 weeks. After your 1 milligram and you are losing weight, you're doing okay. After 4 weeks, your doctor, not you, may decide to boost you up a little bit to 1.7 milligrams. Now, you're starting to see that is considered your weight loss dose. When you're at 1.7 milligrams of the Wegovy or the Ozempic, then you're going to start to see your weight loss. And you may stay on that for a while. The next one will be your maximum dose. 2.4 milligrams every week. And you will take that for the duration of time. Some people do have to stay on this forever. Sorry, but that is the hard fact. I'm not here to make you feel good. You know what I mean? I'm not here to yes you to death. I'm here to tell you the hard facts. Yeah, you're here to make you feel good. But that's why you got to do what your doctor said. So that takes care of our semaglutide Ozempic Wegovy. So it starts at 0.25. From that, you go up to 0.5. From that, you will go up to 1 milligram. From that, you will go up to 1.7 milligram. From there, you will go to 2.4. Can't go any higher than that. That's the end of the story. So now I'm going to give you the doses on the tirzepatide, and that would be Mounjaro or Zepbound. This again is your typical schedule, all right? Typical. They're going to start you off at 2.5 milligrams. Again, this is a different medication. This is Zepbound. This is tirzepatide. 2.5 milligrams weekly for 4 weeks. Now, that is your starter dose. That's your starter dose. It's not your therapeutic dose. Most people will not see any weight loss with that, right? So don't drive your group leader crazy. Oh my God, she's on 2.4 of semaglutide and she's losing. Here I am on tirzepatide, the same thing, 2.5. It's not the same thing. It's a different medication, all right? With the tirzepatide, that's where you're going to start at 2.5 weekly for 4 weeks. Then you will go up. Then you will go up to 5 milligrams a week of your tirzepatide, all right, of your Zepbound. That you're going to stay on for 4 weeks. That is your first therapeutic dose. Now, on that first bring up to 5 milligrams, you're going to start seeing that you're going to start losing your weight. And you're going to start to realize, wow, this stuff is really good. It's working, yay! After 4 weeks on that, minimum, you will then go up to 7.5. And you will stay on that for 4 more weeks. And that you're going to have an increased effect. As you get higher in your doses, your effects are going to become more evident, all right? Then you're going to go up to 10 milligrams weekly for another 4 weeks. That is considered a moderate high dose that you're going to stay on, and then you're going to be losing your weight, and then you're going to be feeling happy. Once your body gets used to that, then you're going to go up another time. Then you're going to go up to 12.5 every week for 4 weeks. And that's what I'm sorry, forgive me. That's what you're going to be going up now for the next 4 weeks. That is a high dose, okay? 12.5 of tirzepatide, Zepbound, Mounjaro. That is considered a high dose. After that, you're going to reach your maximum dose only if it's necessary. Now, I'm on this stuff now over 2 years. And I'm still not at my highest dose. And I don't want to be. We'll get into that afterwards. Excuse me. Your next dose is 15 milligrams a week. 15 milligrams a week, that's your max. That you're going to be taking for as long as you're on the medication to keep up your weight loss or to maintain your weight loss. That is going to be ongoing. 15 milligrams, and that's your highest. Now, you see, both semaglutide and tirzepatide, Ozempic and Zepbound, you do have a maximum. This is why you do not want to keep on increasing and increasing and increasing, because once you max out, there is no place else for you to go. That's it. What do you want? You know, that's it. That's why if you see that you are losing weight, even if 5 milligrams of your Zepbound, stay there. My friend lost over 30 pounds on 5 milligrams. She never increased. And look how much room she has to go now. She could still go to, excuse me, she could still go to 7.5. She could still go to 10. She could still go to 12.5. She could still go to 15. This woman is smart. She is good to go for years to come if she has to. But if you're in a hurry to keep it, well, I only lost 2 pounds this week. Maybe I should increase it. What do you think? Should I go up a little bit? No. 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 Not until you plateau. Do not increase any medication, be it semaglutide or if it's the tirzepatide. Don't matter. Stay where you are if you're losing. If you're not losing, you hit a plateau and you're not dropping any weight at all, and your appetite is coming back, and your cravings are coming back. If it's past 4 weeks, then it may be time to increase. But you have to have those 3 things in order. You have to plateau your weight, you're not losing anything. You have to have your appetite coming back, and you have to have your cravings coming back. You have to have that. If not, don't increase. Everybody complains about the side effects. You know what? Some of the side effects are self-induced because you're increasing too soon. You have to get your body used to everything. Look, your starting dose on your semaglutide is 0.25. Nobody wants to be on that for 4 weeks because you're not going to lose anything. Really, you're not. You may lose some water weight and stuff like that, but you may not actually lose pounds. So you're in a hurry. I was in a hurry too. But if you go up too soon, you're going to get sick. You're going to get the nausea. You're going to get the vomiting. You're going to get the constipation. You're going to get all those things that nobody wants to get. If you take your time, you may not get any side effects at all. I know my provider would not. 3 weeks. Please, I really am not. No, you have another week to go. Finish what you have, then we'll talk about it. All right. And I never got sick. I really, really, really never got sick. Once in a while, maybe a little nausea that I took care of with the ginger chews from Amazon. That was fine. But you have these people I see, oh my God, they're throwing up all day. They're so sick. They don't know what they're going to do. They're in bed. They can't get out of bed. Maybe. I'm not saying all the time now. Sometimes everybody reacts differently. Sometimes it may just be your reaction to the medication. But that's why you need a doctor to check you. We're not doctors. Don't ask me those questions. I'm not going to answer you. Now I like people in my group. Sometimes they get on and have a question for me. And they'll start off by saying, hi, good morning. This is not a medical question. But because they know I'm just going to tell you, call your doctor. Call your doctor. You know, and then it's just not good for you to do all of that. I'm sure if you keep hunting around, go all these different places you can go to, you're going to find someone that's going to tickle your fancy and say, all right, so you could increase. And then the next thing is, I'm throwing up and I feel so sick and I can't hold anything now. What milligrams are you on and how long have you been on it? First question. Let's go down to the needles, all right? You can see everything I've given you here is in milligrams. But some of the medication, I believe it is the semaglutide, comes in unit measurements. And it will tell you how many milligrams that is. But you're going to draw your syringe up in units. if you buy your medication online, as someone from my group did, and she's posting yesterday, and she's saying to me, I have to take 2.5 milligrams. How do I do that in this syringe? It was an insulin syringe. They sent her the wrong needle, and she wants me to tell her how to convert it. You think I'm going to do that? Sweetie, I am a registered nurse. I am licensed. All right? I don't put my license on the line for anybody. And I will not answer those questions. And I told her point blank, I'm sorry. Call your provider or call the pharmacy you got it from. They sent you the wrong needle. Or they didn't tell you how many units or the equivalent. Didn't give her any of that information. They sent her a bottle and a syringe. The bottle was in milligrams, the syringe is in units. I'm not going to answer that. So now, that is really how it goes. So I'll give it to you one more time really quick. And so your starting dose for Ozempic or Wegovy is semaglutide is 0.25. After 4 weeks, you will go to 0.5. After another 4 weeks, you will go to 1 milligram. That's a whole one. After another 4 weeks, you will go to 1.7. After another 4 weeks, you will go to 2.4. And I say after another 4 weeks because that is the least time you can do it. If you're maintaining your weight and you're fine, you're not hungry, you have no cravings, don't be in a hurry to get to that 2.4 because you can't go any higher than that. All right? So the next one would be our tirzepatide, which is Mounjaro and Zepbound. You're going to start off at 2.5. Then you're going to go up to 5 milligrams. Then you're going to go up to 7.5 milligrams. Then you go up to 10 milligrams. Then you go up to 12.5 milligrams. And then you go up to 15 milligrams. Can't go any higher than those. So that's it. Thank you, for watching. If I seem a little firm, it's because I am. Because, you don't want to play with this. This is a serious medication. We all want to lose weight. We all want to do it, but you got to do it the right way, or else don't do it at all. All right? So anyway, this is Lori from Semaglutide for Beginners. Thank you for watching. Please like this if you like it. Subscribe. I would appreciate that. And if you're interested, you could look at our Facebook group. It is Semaglutide for Beginners. However, that is a private group. And so you will have to answer all the questions before we agree to accept you, because we don't want any crazies on that channel, okay? We are now up to 12,700 members in our group. So we're really doing good. And we'd be more than happy to see you there and happy to have you as one of our little semi-glutarians. Listen, have a great day. It's Wednesday. Enjoy. And we will talk to you soon. I hope this was helpful to you. Take care. Bye-bye.